Anthony Schwartz, third-round wide receiver. Practiced yesterday, had that hamstring, taken cautious with him, didn't practice today. Schwartz talked about blocking and how important it is.
Well, blocking is really all about mentality and toughness. Which is nothing that I don't have. I have the mentality and the toughness to block, and I will get the job done no matter if it's blocking a corner, blocking a safety, blocking a linebacker, even blocking a DN, which they have us doing practice sometimes. I'll be in there, have that mentality where I'm going to do my job and I'm going to do it right.
Off of Dan's question about Odell, I mean, he knows how to take the top off of defense. Is there something specific that he's been able to help you with that on just how to really stretch the deep part of the field?
He taught me kind of how to gauge my speed and kind of at a release point to where instead of like having the DB turn right away, you kind of get him to stop his feet a little bit, which will get me even more separation while bursting and sprinting.
All right, Anthony Schwartz, and you hear that. Those are the things you want to hear. He's picking Odell's brain how to get deep, and he's more than willing to block.
Not a bad guy to learn from, one of the better speed receivers in the NFL. And I do like, the nuanced stuff that Schwartz was talking about. That's very next level, football thinking. That's the attention to detail stuff we've, heard Kevin Stefanski talk about. And I think top end speed is great. If you can accelerate the top end speed and really understand how you're going to manipulate coverage, that really takes you from being a fast receiver to a guy who can get open down the field more often. And as for blocking, we talked about it before. We saw exactly how that worked for Donovan Peoples-Jones. He started really getting into the action week four against Dallas, was a really good blocker, and that opened up opportunities for him. I feel like that's what you have to do as a receiver. You have to be willing to do the other things like block and understand where you need to run your routes. And when you do that, then you'll be given more trust in the offense. We saw that with Peoples-Jones. I think that might be what we're seeing from Schwartz, I think. And I'll be interested to see how he looks, when he's healthy and when he's able to get on the field in those situations.